Can't find my Kodi. Where's my Kodi? Kodi! I can't find my Kodi. Where is it? Kodi, it's gone! No! What's up, everybody? This is your boy Charismatic Lee with another episode of Talk What You Know. Before we start the video, make sure you like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share, and comment, please. Today we're going to discuss how I use Kodi, how to install Kodi from scratch, what exactly Kodi is, how I became a cord cutter, and how Kodi can enhance your television viewing experience and possibly lower your cable bill. This is Kodi. Let's go! First one we're going to talk about when you get rid of cable, if you decide to get rid of cable, you officially become what's called a cord cutter because you're physically cutting the cord, the cable cord. And you need some sort of device or software to actually become a cord cutter. You need an Android device or an iOS device. If you are an Apple user and you love your iPhone and your iPod, then I recommend you get an Apple TV. If you are an Android user, I recommend you get an Amazon Fire box. It's called the Amazon Fire TV. If you have a smaller TV, the Amazon Fire Stick is cool. Or you can just Google any Android device. The most strongest and popular Android device on earth is called the NVIDIA Shield. It's spelled NVIDIA. And it looks like this. It's a small box, the size of a small clutch. And this is what I prefer to use. So I'm going to show you how to install Kodi on the NVIDIA Shield, which is the same installation on any Android device. Again, if you are an iOS user, meaning you love Apple and you have an iPhone, I would recommend an Apple TV, but you can use any Android box as well. But if you like to configure all your Apple stuff together, then Apple TV is the way to go. I love the NVIDIA Shield. The NVIDIA Shield costs about $200. You might get it on sale sporadically for $150. If you want to go the cheap route and populate your houses with a bunch of Fire Sticks, feel free. I recommend that you just Google, get on Amazon and look at some other options for Android devices because the Fire Stick burns out and it gets hot, and I hate that when I'm over somebody's house installing their Kodi, the Fire Stick burns out. We got to unplug it and pull the stick out and sit there and wait for a half hour for it to cool down and start again. If you have a smaller TV, that's fine. It doesn't burn as hot, and maybe the newer generation Fire Sticks don't burn out. I don't know. But as far as a year or two ago, they did. So I don't personally recommend the Fire Stick. I recommend something powerful that's going to last for a long time. The Amazon Fire TV is good. The G-Box is good. There's a bunch of, and we will look at it. We'll Google some Android devices. The Apple TV is good, and the NVIDIA Shield is the best. And it's literally this small.
So let's take a minute to see what comes up when we Google streaming devices. That's all a Fire Stick or a Shield or a Apple TV or a Chromecast Ultra. They're all streaming devices. So the best media streaming devices for 2020, the Fire TV Cube, which is $120, the 4K Fire Stick, which is $50, the Roku Premiere, which is $50, the Apple TV, which is $180 for you Apple lovers. That's this right here. The Google Chromecast is $70. NVIDIA Shield is $150. The Roku Express is $29.99. Let's click on that. Let's see what happens. So here we go. If you are looking for an Android device, you look at a website, any website, just Google it and it pulls up where you can get it, where the lowest price is, blah, blah, blah. Let's say you're an Apple lover and you want an Apple TV, which you can control with your tablet or the remote control or probably your phone. Look, for Apple fans. Some are for Android users. Some are for overall. Some are for specifically for gamers. So these are like the big dogs. You can also go to, like, if I were to go to Amazon real quickly, Amazon.com, get that to load. And then if we Google streaming devices, let's see what they have. There it is, streaming devices. Amazon has a lot of good stuff. So same selection. Fire TV stick, first thing I see. I'm trying to scroll down. There's the Roku. Roku is good, but you can install Kodi, to my knowledge, with Roku. Chromecast. There's the NVIDIA Shield. $199.99 here on Amazon. That's the price I know of. NVIDIA Shield is probably the strongest and best. I haven't tried out the Fire TV Cube yet. The Echo input is a bunch. Roku. Here's one. It's called the Android 9.0 TV box for $47. Look, here's another one. Oh, I like this. It comes with the keyboard. This one is cool, and it's only $60. Android TV box 9.0. I like that. It comes with the keyboard. Let's see what else there is. And I clicked on it by accident. I didn't mean to, but you can come in here and look through Amazon and check out the one that you like best. Again, if you are an Android user, get an Android box. If you are an Apple user, I suggest you get an Apple TV. Okay, so we wanted to go back to our home screen and delete Kodi off our box completely. Let's do that. Remember, I'm doing this live, so I'm doing the same thing that you would be doing on purpose. See, all apps. Let's find Kodi. Uninstall. So the same issues that I run into, you should run into. And as you guys can see, Kodi is literally not out here anymore, because it's no longer on my box. Now I am going to go back to my web browser. And let's go back to Google. And let's type install Kodi on Android. Okay. How to install Kodi on Android. How to install. Oh, here's the one I like. How to install Kodi on Android box in less than 5 minutes. I didn't know how to install Kodi. All I did was Google it. I'm going to this step by step, trying to scroll down. Create a free Google account if you don't already have one. I do. Check the Android operating system on your device and make sure it's 5.0 or higher. It is. If you have a new device, it is probably already higher. Log into the Play Store. I am. Search for Kodi. Install Kodi by clicking on icon. So that's it. That's the instructions. So if I go back to my box, and let's go to the Google Play Store, like the instructions say. And let's do a search for Kodi. Look, it came right up. But for some reason, I can't go to it. So let me hit D, I, and hit search. Or maybe I could have just hit search from the door. Scroll down to Kodi, and boom. Let's hit install. Now, this will take various amounts of time depending on how fast your Wi-Fi or internet is. We're already at like 86%, 99%, and it's installing. This took less than 1 minute. Okay, and I don't want to open yet. I just want to go back out to my home screen. Now, notice it's not on the home screen, so I got to put it there. So give me a second. Add apps. Let's find Kodi. There it is. There it is now. I like to move it where, according to usage, which is probably my first thing that I use. All right, there it is. Kodi is back on the box. Now let's open it. This is our first time opening it. Now, Kodi requires access to your device, media, and files to function. Please allow this via the following dialog box or Kodi will exit. So let's hit continue. Allow Kodi to access, allow. This is the most updated version, 18.5 layer, and there it is. You have Kodi on your device. Now, I've had people come to me and say, Khalid, I downloaded Kodi, but nothing's working. The reason nothing's working is because you haven't installed any add-ons yet. You have to install add-ons onto your device. So, and what I mean by add-ons are things for you to, like literal Android apps that are installed allowing you to watch content. You don't have any when you first start. So here's what I do personally. I go back out to my website, web browser, and I am going to Google best Kodi let's just Google best Kodi and hit enter. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Best Kodi add-ons 2020. Best Kodi add-ons for 2020. Let's click on that. And here it is. This is one person's opinion, but let's see what he says. His name is Patrick. And Patrick says, he gives us a list of his best Kodi add-ons. And what we are going to do in this video is download the top 5. Exodus Redux, the Magic Dragon, Gaia, Saren, and Venom. So we click on Exodus Redux. Scroll down. I think I scrolled down too far. There should be a link in here. Let's see. Scrolling down. Oh, here it is right here. The Exodus Redux Kodi add-on. So pull this up in your phone and click the link.
All right, guys. So I went to the same website in my phone. I'm clicking Exodus Redux. It scrolled down. And then I'm searching how to install Exodus Redux. I'm clicking on the link. And there it is, the same exact website. So we're going to follow these instructions from off of my phone. Let's go back to the NVIDIA Shield. So we'll hit exit out of here. I didn't mean to click 3D. Let's go back to NVIDIA Shield. All right. And we're going to follow the instructions. So it says, open the settings option when you are on the Kodi home screen. So this button in the middle is the settings option right here. And you have to allow your Android device or your Apple TV to install applications from unknown sources. So we are going to go to Addons, select it, and then we are going to, I think I did something wrong already. Let me follow the directions. Go to settings. Select highlight add-ons, which I did. I'm right here. Now navigate to the right of the same window and enable unknown sources. Is it system? Yes. So on my box, I got to go to system, right? You go to add-ons, then you go to system. And then you go, well, correction, you go to settings. Let's start over. You go to settings, and then you go to system. Then you go down to add-ons, and then you go over to unknown sources. I'm going to click yes. Add-ons will be given access to personal data stored on this device. By allowing you agree that you are solely responsible for any loss of data, unwanted behavior, or damage to your device. Proceed, yes. Know what sources you're adding onto your device, because that is true. But I've never installed anything that damaged my device. Me personally, I do want it to show notifications, so I'm turning that on. And we also wanted to install updates automatically. Now, most YouTube videos, when they are instructing you on how to do something, they have already set up everything so that they know exactly where to click and where to go. I'm doing this live so that the same things that happen to me might be the same things that happen to you. And just if you don't have an NVIDIA Shield, you may have to go somewhere else to find your unknown sources location, but it will be in add-ons and hopefully is in the same location. So just to recap, if the source is unknown, which Kodi is, you have to go to settings, which is this gear wheel. Then we go down to system. And then we go down to add-ons. And there it is. It says it right there. Allow unknown sources. We're going to make sure this is checked on and hit yes. Select yes. I personally, again, like my notifications being shown, so I like that on. And I do want updates installed automatically. So let's go back out and finish following.